So hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for yet another FIFA 18 career mode top tips video, and today I am bringing you 12 more hidden gems in career mode. Now if you missed the top 10 hidden gems in career mode, there'll be an annotation at the top right of the screen for you guys to go and check that out. And there were some amazing players with very high potential in that video, but would you believe it, there's tons more on the game as well. Some have got new potentials and have been updated since the last time I made one of these videos, and some are just ones that I generally missed back then as well. There's some good potentials, there's some very good ratings and very good players here as well. And if you go on to enjoy the video, then make sure to slap a like on it. You're all heroes already, I shouldn't really ask any more of you, but if you could smash a like on the video, I would really appreciate it. And of course subscribe if you are new to the channel. But player number one in this more hidden gems video on here on FIFA 18 is David Carmona. Sevilla Atletico is the team that he plays for, so for those that don't know, that is Sevilla's B team, kind of like Barca B. 70 rated right back who can also play as a right wing back and as a right midfielder as well. Very pacey and very good stamina on this guy, so he's already got very good physical attributes. His agility and balance aren't too bad as well, but obviously you can then train his defensive stats too. So he's going to be a very all-round player in terms of having good physicals and also good technicals as well once he reaches his potential of 84 overall. 70 at the start of the game, 20 years of age, medium attacking and defensive work rate, and has 2-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves there for the man playing for Sevilla Atletico in the second tier of Spanish football. Next up is another Spaniard playing in Spain once again. It's Edu Esposito, I think I pronounced that right, from Deportivo. Centre mid and also can play as an attacking mid. And look at his technical attributes. Some of them are really good already to say he's 70 rated. Ball control at 77, very good dribbling as well as finishing, interestingly, short passing and long shots. So if you do want to play him maybe as a makeshift striker, if you've got like some sort of injury crisis up front, then his finishing is very good. His finishing is that capable of scoring on a relatively regular basis, or if you want him as a central mid that will score lots of goals, obviously you can use him as that too. Another good feature about him is that he got 4-star weak foot too, and as I mentioned, playing for Deportivo, then you can pick him up for around about £2 or £3 million, so pretty cheap. Next up we move over to Denmark. Interestingly, we've got Robert Skov of Silkeborg. I can't imagine I've pronounced that wrong, but I still feel as if I have somehow. Decent pace on this guy, not the most explosive, but of course that'll grow as he reaches his potential, which for this guy is 82. Not too bad, considering I think you can pick him up for something like £1 million. So you just got to be a little bit patient with him, but he will be a very good player once he reaches his potential. Got a couple of traits there as well, including long shot taker and power free kick. Decent athleticism, shooting, passing, and technical ability as well. At 82 potential, once again, is what he can get to. Only 2-star skill moves though, so a little bit of an annoyance there in terms of wingers. I'm pretty sure we had a River Plate player in the first one of these, but we moved back to the club once again for Lucas Martinez Cuarta, the centre-back, Argentinian, 21 years of age and 70 overall. Very decent technical stats on this guy. Again, could be a little bit pacey, but his strength and stamina is very good. Defensive stats could be worked on a little bit, but his heading accuracy is very high as well, so expect him to be quite dangerous when it comes to corners and going forward, as well as being a very competent defender. 21 years of age and his potential is 83, so once again a player that can get to a very high overall, and I don't think he's that expensive either. Once again, I think he's a player that you can get for around about £3 or £4 million, so I would definitely, it's definitely worth picking him up. He's a very good player. Move on now to Portugal. We've got the Colombian striker Oscar Estupiñán. Very decent speed, 87 jumping though. Good stamina, strength, composure and attack position, as well as ball control, finishing, shot power and heading accuracy. So you can sort of tell what type of player Estupiñán is going to be playing for Vitória Guimarães over in Portugal. The 20-year-old 73 overall striker is definitely going to be someone who's very good in the air. His jumping and aerial ability are his strengths, and you can see that he's got power header and target forward as his traits. That would obviously indicate and reflect that. Very powerful though as well. Shot power, pace, strength are all very good as well. So if you're looking for a very powerful striker, not one that's going to necessarily be very elegant with his feet, but is going to smash in headers left, right and centre, you've got a team that's got very good crosses of the ball, he is definitely someone to pick up and has a potential of 81. Next up though, we've got one of the best players in the video in terms of potential. It's Diego Dalot, or I don't even, Dalot, I'm not entirely sure. I imagine it's Dalot given he's Portuguese and not French, but we'll gloss over it. We'll call him Diego or Diogo for now. The Porto right back, 18 years of age, 68 overall. Good shot power, weirdly, for a right back is a very interesting one. Don't know if he scored some long shots in real life. High attacking work rate though for him, 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and the 18-year-old has a potential of 84 in FIFA 18 career mode. And once again, is very cheap indeed, so definitely someone worth picking up. We now move on to the very pacey, agile and dribbling-based player that is Ghanaian Eric Okanzi, playing for KAS Eupen. He can play on both wings. If you recognise that name of the team, then that is the team that Henry Onyekuru, who was a complete career mode god last year, that was who he played for last year. Obviously, since then he's gone to Everton and now Anderlecht on loan. But Eric Okanzi, is a very good player as well. One shame about him is he's very injury prone. That is a bit of a shame, but he's a very good dribbler and also a long shot taker too. Athleticism very high, like he's going to be someone very useful when it comes to pace and dribbling ability. So if you need a winger like that, then make sure to get him. 4-star weak foot as well means that he's very capable on both wings. Now another African player. We've got a little bit of a list of African players coming up for some reason now. We've got Francis Uzoho, another player for Deportivo, interestingly, the second player that we've seen from the side in this video. He is a Nigerian goalkeeper, 18 years of age and 66 overall at the start of the game. He's got a potential of 82. Very decent player with decent goalkeeping stats. They're very all-round. I think they were all yellow, so you can actually train him evenly. You don't have to train him in like handling or something more than something else. You can just train him evenly and he'll just get good at everything as you go along. But 82 potential for him, very decent player, and again, probably £1 or £2 million is all you'd have to pay for him, given his relatively low overall at the start of the game. Just got to be patient with the kid. Same here for Alpha Semedo, although he's a pretty useful player already. Very good strength for him, as well as stamina, reactions, aggression, interceptions, and sprint speed. So a very good player to have in the middle of midfield, and as a holding midfielder, certainly playing for Morense over in Portugal. The Guinea-Bissau defensive midfielder is 70 overall at the start of the game. Good shot power, long shots, and stand tackling too. So not gonna lie, he's a bit of an all-rounder. You know, decent pace, very strong, good stamina, decent long shots as well. The only thing really that he's lacking, I think, is probably dribbling ability, a bit of technical ability here and there, but he's a holding midfielder. He doesn't necessarily need to be a very good dribbler of the ball. 70 overall, got a potential though of 82, and he's someone that I would definitely suggest picking up if you need that powerful type of defensive midfielder that we all love to use, and he's got a little bit more as well in terms of long shot taking, etc. Moving on though to another player who's got 84 potential in this video, and is Ferran Torres of Valencia. I don't know why I pronounced that so Spanishly. I'm pretty sure it's just Ferran and then Torres, but he's 65 overall. That's the main part of this video. He's this player. I'm tired. Look, just allow me, okay? The 17-year-old right midfielder though, decent pace about him, not great stats, you know, across the board because he's only 65 overall, but he's got a potential of 84, so just be patient with him. You can pick him up for around about £1 million from Valencia over in La Liga. Also got high attacking work rate and 4-star weak foot, as well as 3-star skill moves as well, so pretty useful player when it comes to that. But ultimate player though in this video, we move back to Belgium for the Uruguayan striker Joaquin Ardeas. 66 overall, decent speed as well as strength on this guy, so relatively powerful. Acceleration could be a little bit better, as well as agility. Technicals aren't too bad, you need to train some stuff into him, but of course you've got to remember, he's only 66 overall. He's not necessarily going to have dark greens and light greens all over the place. His shot power though is one of his best attributes, if not his best attribute overall actually, for Ardeas. Playing for Royal Antwerp, interestingly. I think they're a team that got promoted into the Belgian Pro League or the Belgian First Division, hence I think they're new to the game and he is new to the game as well. Not entirely sure, but the key thing is he plays for them and you can get him very cheap, and he's a very good player, grows to 81 potential as well. Final player though in this video is Sarenren Bazi, Nigerian winger from Hanover, very pacey, decent agility and balance as well. Just trying to work out if I pronounced that right. Sarenren Bazi, I should know given he's Nigerian, but I think he's from a different part of Nigeria to where my heritage is. Regardless of that though, Odunoa Joel, we'll call him that, is 20 years of age, right midfielder, 70 overall as I mentioned, injury prone, which isn't great, but he is very pacey and has some decent technical ability as well in terms of his passing, etc. 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves for him, medium attacking and defensive work rate, and he has got a potential of 82. So once again, you can probably pick him up for around about £3 million, very cheap, like really all the players in this video, and not many people know about them. That is the beauty, really, of the hidden gems in career mode, because you're always going to get, or you're probably going to get, a different career mode to most of the people that you watch on YouTube, or most of the people that you know in real life who play career mode, because just in reality, they're not going to sign these players. They're not going to know who these players are. They're going to go for the obvious options. Just any of the players that you see on Wonder Kids videos, variously just spread across YouTube, you're not going to be signing those. You're going to be signing these players who also have very good potential as well, and they're also very cheap. So if you're in a lower division or you're with a team that doesn't have too much money, you can still bring these players in. Regardless of that though, that is basically it for the 12 more hidden gems in FIFA 18 career mode, I suppose. And that is the end for this top tips video. If you've enjoyed it, then make sure to slap a like on on the video and subscribe if you are new to the channel. You can also comment about enjoying the video if you enjoyed it that much, and let me know what top tips videos you would like to see on the channel in the near future. You can now also follow me on social media. My Twitter handle is on the screen, it is @theofficialfng, and links to that are in the description, and my Instagram is exactly the same handle as well, @theofficialfng, and links to that are down below as well. But it's been an absolute pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
Yo, Massappeals.
I roll out with some monsters. Looks like your team and you watchers. I do not roll with imposters. Sound like the man in the Oscars. I'm drunk of Henny and Fosters. I have a career, I am jobless. This bitch f***ed me so hard, I might just end up unconscious. I like girls in lingerie, especially if it is crotchless. Bitch, I am the bigger picture. There is no way you can crop it.